Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we're going to be discussing about the Python classes. We're going to be going over all the different concepts about these Python classes, such as how to create your fully working class, setting up default parameters, modifying the values in these default parameters. Guys, before going further, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell that you'll be the first to be notified when I upload new coding videos. Okay, yeah, without further ado, let's go. Okay, object-oriented programming is one of the most effective way of writing software when coding. In object-oriented programming, you simply write classes to represent objects or reward things. Then you model these things based on these your classes. Okay, guys, let's say we want to create our first class. We're going to call this class a dog class. Okay, class dog. The class is going to simply model our object, our reward object, which is a dog. Okay, actually a reward animal. Okay, first of all, you call your keyword class. You give your class dog. Okay, we're going to create a dog class. Then we have to initialize the attribute which our class is going to be taking. We're going to call def init. To do this, you simply give two trailing underscore, an init keyword, and a dog, and also another two trailing underscore. Okay. Then we place our parameters which we are going to be inputting. This is where the tree comes into play. First, you have to place your self parameter. This self parameter is mandatory when writing your Python class. It's mandatory anytime you want to write your Python class, you want to define the attribute, you must therefore put the self parameter. Then the next parameter we want to replace should be the name of our dog, then the age for our dog. Okay. Then I'm going to start initializing my class now. I'm going to call myself dot name. I'm going to call self.name to initialize your class, set it to your attribute name. You're also going to call self.age. You find to your attributes age. Okay. After you have done this, you have successfully created all your attributes for your dog class. Okay. And the next step now is to start modeling our dog object. We have to give our dog object some basic characteristics such as the ability to sit and also the ability to walk. Okay. I'm going to call def sit. And notice because any function within your dog class is called a method. So from now on, we're going to stop calling it a function. We're going to start calling it a method. Okay. We're going to model the sit method. Okay. We should enable our dog to sit. Then we must also place a self parameter here so you can inherit characteristics of the attributes of your class, your dog class. Okay. Actually, this isn't going to be doing anything, just going to print a statement telling us our dog name. Our dog name just would. Just going to just our dog just would. Just seated. Sorry. Seated. Okay. Right, this isn't doing anything right now, but when you start modeling reward object, you will actually notice that this our sit method here will contain code that will actually make an animated dog or an animated object to sit down. Okay. And we're going to also give another parameter called rolling. Okay. Just going to accept this self parameter since it's not going to do much task. Print another statement again, minus our self dog name. It's rolling. Okay. This is just the basic architecture of a class, Okay. Then to call your dog class, you have to create what we call instances. You have to instantialize your class. Okay. Now I'm going to model my own personal dog now. This our dog class actually models different type of dog. So to personalize it, I want to model our own instance of our own dog. We're going to call this my dog. I'm going to search it to I'm going to call our dog class and dog class, and we're going to check how many parameters here does this our function, our class accept. You see it accepts just 2 parameters. I know there are three parameter here, but as I said before, this is a normal parameter which you have to include when writing your code. So we are not going to be adding this to it. We're only going to be giving just the name for our dog. Okay, we're going to call this our dog Jimmy, and age we're going to call this age 6 years old. Okay, let me run this now. Okay, let me start calling my attribute which I created before. I'm simply going to call my dog dot sit. Okay, since it just accepted one parameter, which is the default parameter self, I'm not going to place anything within this my sit method. When I want this now, is here. I see it is saying Jimmy just seated. If you were to be actual, if I were to be modeling actual object, it will actually tell the dog to sit. It will actually execute the code for the dog to sit. So I can also type my dog dot to because my dog to Jimmy is rolling. And not only that, I can also use my attribute which I place here to even create a simple sentence or a simple thing about my dog. Okay, I can just come here and point sentence. My dog name is. I'm going to connect it to the name. My dog, which is just my instance I created dot name. Okay, I'm going to print the name for me. I'm also going to continue to okay is dog dot age. Let me run this now. Oh, that receiver, I receive a message telling me can only Kokanini stay to stay and oh yes. This is where my error comes from. I'm going to convert this my age into an integer. Convert it now. Let me run it again now. What is this telling? Oh, I'm supposed to convert it to a string. Actually, let me run this. Okay, my is 6. Let me just add um, yes. Once again, see here, I see a message telling me my dog name is Jimmy. He is 6 years old. Okay, so that's how you simply use the attribute from your class to print a simple sentence. Okay, there are so much more you can do within this class. Just practice with it. Create more classes. Let's move over to this next section of setting default parameter. Most time you don't really want to start updating your parameter every time, such as some parameters are just constant. You don't simply have to keep updating them. So that's where setting of default parameter comes into play. Yes, you want to create a new class. You take it to a new line. Okay, a new class. This class is going to modify, give information about a user. Okay, as usual, we'll call our class keyword, give our name of our class, okay, user, then initialize our class in dev init, two trailing underscore, don't forget, two init and mistake here, and two underscore again. Then this our class is going to be accepting, as I said before, you're going to accept this default parameter self, and you're going to accept just one parameter, the name of the user. And you're going to do a let me first initialize my name here. Self.name should be equal to name. Then I want to do a very funny thing. I want to create a default parameter. To create a default parameter, we simply call our self dot what's name of our default parameter, age of individual. Okay, and we set it to automatically set it to 8. Meaning we don't have to create this my default parameter. We don't have to pass it to my um to my user class anytime I'm calling my class. Okay, then with this our class is going to receive just one is going to have just one method, okay, which is describe user method. Okay, which will just accept just one pointer self. which is default parameter, is going to just print a message about my user, minus the name of the user is okay. I need to access the name which from my instance, self.name. Let's go back to an uppercase. Just proper now, I'm almost proper now in uppercase. Then let's also print what's happening. Let's also print another message about the user. So let's say self.name is, and call our age attribute self.age. Okay, I forgot to print an error again. I have to only convert this to a string. Self.name. Also, to set.age. Yes. Okay. I think this is enough. In on our class now, let me call my user. Let me first I have to initialize my user. We'll call this user one. It's going to be user one, a particular user one. Then the name of the user should be okay, our our class here accepts just one parameter, which is name. This is default parameter. Okay, the name is thing. Let me run this now. Let me call my user one dot describe user. Okay, run this. You see here the name of our user is Martin, and Martin is 8 years old. See here, it actually used my default parameter, which is age. Okay, let me say I want to create another user. I'm going to call this user 2. Okay, I'm going to give my user class. I'm going to give a new name called Craig. Craig. Let me call my user 2. User 2 dot describe user. Monitor again. What's happening? It's okay. Go to place now here. Okay, you see with the message says the name of our user is Craig, and Craig is also 8 years old. Where what if Craig isn't 8 years old? That's where the modifying of this my default attribute becomes important. To modify a default attribute, there are typically two methods of modifying it. You can either use a method or you can modify it directly. Okay, first let's learn how to modify it directly. To modify it directly, you simply call your instance which you created your user to, then you give your default attribute, which is the age attribute which we created, the default attribute, you set it to and you let's say this code now is 23 years old. Okay, let me run this now and let me describe my user again. Let's see the magic user 2 dot describe user user. Let me now and see here the name of our user is Craig and Craig is 23 years old. This my age, which was 8, has been updated to be 23 by simply modifying directly. But the other method of modifying this my default attribute is using a method. To do this, I simply come back to this my function again. Then I'm going to add one more method. We call this update age. Okay, update age. This is going to be accepting this is going to accept a self parameter and a new age parameter. Remember when I was using this my method before, I only use one parameter self because I really didn't have any other information to really use within my method. But this time I'm going to be adding a new parameter which is the new age. Okay, I'm going to update it here. I'm going to update it here. I'm going to say myself dot age is equal to just do is equal to my new age. Okay, equal to my new age, meaning this my age here will be updated by the parameter which I'm going to be placing here when I'm calling my update age parameter. Let me run this now and let me describe my user again. This time I'm going to call first call the I'm going to be creating a new user. I'll call this user theory. I'm going to set it to my user class. Then this one name should be James. James. Then I'm going to call user theory dot describe user. Okay. Let me run this now. See, James is 8 years old. But let me update it and use it on my phone. That my method which I created. I'm going to simply call user theory dot update age. Really simple. This time I'm not going to be leaving it blank because I already placed one more parameter I'm going to place in here, which is new age of the individual. This time I'm going to place James is 40 years old. Let me run it now. Let me call my user theory dot describe user. Let me run it now. You can see here my age has been automatically updated by my method update age. Here James is now 40 years old. Okay, there's a video I created to explain everything about the Python function for you. I'll place it in the link in the description below. If you are not checked it out, don't forget to check it out. And also, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. I'll be uploading new videos on a regular basis. Okay guys, thanks for watching.